Hey everybody, what's going on? Haven't made one of these in a while. Been busy as per usual. So, lots happened. Got some projects I'd like to work on. I can't remember if I told you guys this or not. Mostly because I made a couple videos and then I forgot to post them. Surprise. And so, stupid hat off. Ugh. Mostly because I made these videos and then I forgot to post them, and then it just kind of got too late and I didn't want to go and post them later. So a little bit of recap about life and shit. So just gonna drive around in the meantime. A big one would be, actually, you know what? Let's start with my YouTube stuff. You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm like high on coffee, and just it's not a good thing for anybody. So, YouTube projects. Worked out a few horror video ideas. It's not Slenderman stuff. I know there's some of you have been waiting for that, but there's been a lot of technical difficulties, like literally with my laptop. So, it's a long story that ends in heartbreak. So yeah, we're just gonna chalk it up to that. You guys don't need the explanation. It's long and stupid, and I don't want to, piss anybody off. So, anyhow, I'm babbling. Some videos I worked out. I got a couple horror video ideas. I can't shoot them right now. I kind of have to wait till it's a little colder out. Also, it's going to have to be after my schedule changes, because that brings me to my next big piece of news. I am quitting my job. I would love to tell you that it's going to be so I could dedicate full-time to YouTube, but it's not, and I can't. So, basically, I am switching jobs, switching shifts. I'm going to work day shift, standard day shift hours, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Time. So I'm going to actually be working for a different company, and that's pretty much that. I just think it's kind of time to move on to something else. I haven't had the opportunity to go to day shift and do something I want to do all at once, and now I do. It's just it just made sense, and I'm very excited about it. Right now, today is the 10th. It's Thursday the 10th. It's 7:15 a.m. and I actually start there on the 21st, so I'm ecstatic. I really am. I'm very, very excited. Cannot wait. So, sorry, I saw somebody I knew and they were just kind of like staring up into nowhere in a parking lot. But anyway, if my finger gets in the way of the video at all, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of adjusting here. I have to keep like situating the phone every time. No. Sorry, shaky camera. No one likes that. Just knock it off. So anyway, sorry, again, I'm high on coffee, and it's early in the morning. I should be asleep, but I'm not. I'm talking to you fine people. Anyhow, so besides the horror videos and me switching shifts and working days, I'm going to have to go back to working 5 days a week, which, kind of blows, but it is what it is. Let me see, what else? I had other news. Yes, my gorgeous and wonderful girlfriend Keisha. Hi, hon. I know you're not watching, but hi. She is in vet school now, and which kind of sucks because that means she lives 3 hours away. But we've been doing really good about making time to see each other, So I was really kind of concerned about this when we were first going into this relationship, because I was kind of like, long distance thing doesn't usually work out. Nice turning signal, asshat. Jesus, why are people so fucking stupid? Just get hit by somebody else and then make me have to take a different route. I'm so selfish. Sorry, I have really ridiculous road rage sometimes. So anyhow, girlfriend Keisha, she is going to vet school, and I could not be more proud of her. I really couldn't. We've been seeing each other on the weekends, so that's been going over really well. Either I go see her, or she goes and sees me, and it's just been really nice. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. You know, with technology nowadays, you know, we have Skype on our phones, you know, and you know, there's also Snapchats, the Snapchats and all that fun stuff. And I actually ended up with her cats, which I've never been a fan of cats, but now that I've got them, you know, they ain't bad. They ain't bad at all. Don't mind. Got one, he's a polydactyl cat. He's got thumbs. That's what that means, if you don't know. He's a cat with thumbs, and a little shit steals things. He's a klepto. He takes them with his little thumb paws. Like, he gets them in between the thumb, and he runs off with shit all the time. Like, one night I got up to get a glass of water, and I turned the light on, and I just catch him, and he was like, you know, like, holy shit, I just got caught! And then he takes off. He had a fucking pen in his hand. So I go and I look behind the chair. He's got a ring, some pens, cards. He had my cousin's name tag for work at one point in time. Just all kinds of shit. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, who the hell taught you to do this? You little shit. But no, he's a good cat otherwise. He likes to make a mess when I'm not at home, but, you know, what else to do? He's a cat. The other cat, Mo, he doesn't do anything. He's old, so he just kind of like lays around. He just, oh, you're laying down on the couch? Cool, I'm gonna lay down on you. That's what he does. He follows me everywhere. If I go take a shit, he's got to come in just to make sure that I'm okay. It's like having a second dog that does less, which is fine. I would really like to get a second dog. I think we're gonna get a pit bull. That's what we talked about. A little boy pit bull. I want to get a baby one. I'm gonna name him Thanos. Be pretty cool. So, yeah, nothing too crazy going on at the moment besides the whole, you know, job change and all that stuff. It's been pretty good. I feel like I had so much more I needed to tell you guys. It's going to be weird not working nights anymore. I'm going to be working at a different company on a different shift, same drive to work. Because the building I'm moving to is literally 1 block away from the building I work at right now. Same exact route. Like, there's no other way to get there. So, let's, I don't know, we got some time. I'm going to make this kind of a longer one since I haven't made one in a while. And the fact that I'm nowhere near my house at this point. I'm just driving around. So, let's talk about some video gaming stuff. As you all know, I'm an X1 guy. So, I played the Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Kind of like a remake of 1. Some things I was impressed with. Like, visually, with any remake, visually it's good. You know, kind of blown away. The new few chapters they add to it. Excuse me, I don't normally do that shit. But today, I did that shit. So anyway. No, I mean, visually, I knew it was going to look a lot better. And it did. It really did. It looked beautiful. It looked exactly how Gears of War 1 should look on the Xbox One. And, you know, it was fun. It made me kind of, you know, reminisce about back in, I don't know, what was it, 2007? When I played that game and I loved it, you know. So it kind of brought that back. It made me miss a lot of the things from 2 and 3. Because anybody who's played the Gears of War games knows that in between each game, they made a lot of innovations. They changed a lot of things up. I don't know if you guys can hear that, like, scratching sound. I just drove through wet gravel. So now it's stuck to my tires and it's kicking up. Anyway. ADD's a motherfucker. So, Gears 1, between Gears 1 and 2, they made the most innovations. They changed a lot of things. Like, they changed the mechanics of some of the weapons. They made it so that when you're bleeding out, you can crawl And I kind of forgot that you couldn't do any of these things on Gears 1. So here I'm trying to crawl around while I'm bleeding out and it ain't doing shit. And it was just one of them things that just kind of sucks. But they made the campaign better. It was a lot of fun playing it again. I'm excited for the backwards compatibility so that I can play 2 and 3 again now. Because, like a jackass, I got rid of my 360. And I'm regretting it because I really want to play Fallout 3 right now. And I really want to play Skyrim. I shouldn't say I want to. I wanted to really play Skyrim. And I couldn't. So, backwards compatibility comes out, though, and I'll be having all that shit locked down. Problem is, backwards compatibility comes out right around the time we got Fallout 4 and all that stuff. This is a really good / bad year for gaming because on one hand, it's great because we're getting a lot of really awesome games out. We're getting Halo 5. We're getting Fallout 4. And I've heard a lot of really great things about this new Mad Max game. From what I've seen on it, it looked pretty cool, but a friend of mine, he bought it. He's been playing it for the past couple days, and he loves it. He says it's an amazing game, and it's not all vehicles and stuff like that, which is good. But yeah, no, he's just loving it, and that makes me want to buy it. Unfortunately, I just purchased the deal. I shouldn't say I purchased the DLC for Destiny, the Taken King. So I don't want to go buy a whole nother game and get into that when this whole gigantic epic expansion is coming out. So I don't know. It's one of them things where I don't know. It's a lot of money. That's the bad side. It's a lot of money to be spending on games. Speaking of spending money, I'm debating buying myself a birthday gift this year because I didn't buy myself one last year or the year before that. And I'm thinking that I might get a new tattoo. So, and I'm thinking I might get a tattoo of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, for those of you who don't know. And I ain't afraid to admit it. I fucking love that stuff. So, we'll see. I haven't fully decided yet. I got a few ideas. But nothing is set in stone at the moment. I'm hoping that's what I end up doing, though, because that'd be kind of cool. So. Sorry, idiot drivers. I was trying to take the high road and not yell at them. Even though they can't hear me anyway. They may not hear me, but I hear me. So, anyhow, I don't have much else to say for today. So I'm just going to let you guys go. How about that? Sound good? Sure? I can talk more about shit that you don't care about. Alright, I'll go. Alright, so usual sign off. Bye!